Hey y'all, it's Nick. I just wanted to come on here and talk to y'all about something that happened on Friday. Unfortunately, the NASCAR community has lost one of NASCAR's 75 greatest drivers, Greg Biffle, who was set to run in the 2026 Daytona 500. He was killed in a plane crash along with his family and a few members of the crew of the plane that was being piloted that day. I Now don't quote me, but I believe there was about 12 people on that plane. Not a single one of them survived. Now, plane crashes happen. I get it, but it's still sad to lose people like Greg Biffle, like his whole family. His kids were 14 and like 5 years old, I want to say. I don't remember, but that's not the point. The point is we lost a great family in the NASCAR world, and I want y'all to comment the number 16 as a tribute to Greg Biffle, who drove the number 16 car for most of his career. I started watching NASCAR in about 2013, 2014. It was just at the tail end of Greg Biffle's career. And Greg Biffle was one of the names that kept popping up because he was just so dang good and so consistent on track. His winning days might have been behind him in 2012 or 13, but he kept consistent until he retired in 2016. And he's made a comeback in the previous few Daytona 500s from 2022 to 2024. And he ran way better than his equipment. His equipment was NY Racing equipment. And if you know anything about NASCAR, that team's shut down now because of how bad they actually were. They really didn't finish many of the races they entered. But Greg Biffle always managed to wheel it into a top 20 from 2022 to 24. He didn't make 2025, I don't believe. But he did 2022 to 24. And that's saying something, because that team only ever really attempted the Daytona 500, except for a couple of Talladega races here and there. But Greg Biffle always made it happen. And unfortunately, we lost him. Now, it's very, very sad for a racing fan like myself, like most of you guys that are following me, are friends with me. A lot of you guys are racing fans as well. A lot of you guys will know who I'm talking about. But for those of you who don't, just know Greg Biffle also helped out in fall of 2024, delivering supplies to people who were hit by Hurricane Helene in western North Carolina and East Tennessee. Josh, I'm looking at you because you're from Tennessee. You would probably know what happened there. But Greg Biffle flew his personal helicopter to drop supplies to people who were cut off by this hurricane. And I just think that is fantastic. The president, U.S. President Donald Trump, has spoken about him. He's congratulated him. He's honored him. And I think that is just fantastic. And we lost not just a great racer, not just a great dad, but a great husband and a hell of a humanitarian. So everybody, post "Rest in peace, Greg Biffle" in the comments, and I will be on Facebook and YouTube checking it out. Anyway, sorry guys. I'll see you.